Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth. He's the crypto father, the one and only.
Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. I am the Crypto Father. Today is the 22nd of August. In today's video, I'd like to talk about scams and how to possibly avoid them. I know it can be pretty impossible to do so because there's so many scams. I wanted to bring your attention to some of the scams that are out there and hopefully raise people's awareness, because the number of scams and messages and posts that I keep seeing and reading about people falling for, well, one would think the simplest, the dumbest scams or the most obvious scams is just staggering. And it really bothers me to read people, and it always makes me shake my head and think, how are people still falling for this? So in this video, I wanted to talk about some of the scams and hopefully to bring your awareness to the different types of scams that are out there. So hopefully you'll be a little bit more informed about what not to do and what to avoid. This video is brought on by a conversation I had with a friend yesterday who made a deposit into GoPax. GoPax is a Korean exchange, a Korean-based exchange, cryptocurrency exchange. And Korea has implemented the travel rules, but also have basically prohibited any non-Koreans from using exchanges in South Korea. So in order to use a Korean exchange in South Korea or anywhere abroad, I guess, in order to use a Korean exchange, you have to be a Korean national. Up until about 4 or 5 years ago, it was still possible for anybody to register with a Korean exchange, cryptocurrency exchange, and deposit funds and trade like you would on any other exchange across the globe. However, a few years ago, Korea changed the rules and basically locked down all accounts for any person who is not a Korean native. And so my friend has deposited a couple of $1,000s into GoPax, and now he tried to withdraw the money or take out his funds, and basically they said that it was impossible. Now, it could have been the fact that he had not visited his account in a very long time, and from what I understand, some of the exchanges here, I don't know if all, but definitely some, have a rule that if an account becomes inactive, that means that if a person has not used it, has not logged into the account for over a year, then that account becomes dormant, and it's possible that the exchange simply deletes the account. Which means what precisely? They take the funds that are in the account and just pocket it themselves, I guess. I know that I have received that warning back in the day when I opened my account with Corbit, a Korean exchange, during a time in 2017 when it was still possible for expats to open trading accounts on Korean exchanges. Due to the fact that I hadn't used my account in a while, I received a notification saying that my account was dormant and I had to reactivate it. This was after about a 6 months period during which I did not log into the account. And I had to do it within the next 6 months in order to keep the funds, because otherwise, if I persisted in not using the account, after a year, the account would be closed and the funds would be seized, or they would just disappear. And again, that means that the platform would simply pocket the money that I deposited in it, which is a big no-no. I mean, what? In any case, so my friend right now is unable to withdraw the funds from the GoPax exchange. He said he's been trying for some time, and basically the people at GoPax were unwilling for whatever reason, whether the time period has expired or he lost his password. That could be it. But so that got me thinking about all the other scams, and I went ahead and typed in GoPax into the search bar, and Reddit popped up, and one of the first questions was, anyone else using GoPax here? And this was not a guide to scamming, but some of the comments got me thinking here. I always wondered how GoPax got around the rules for foreigners and crypto. They didn't. As far as I understand, the rules apply to GoPax as much as they do to any other exchange here in South Korea. This person said, I recently started using GoPax but have not figured out how to withdraw my funds. Probably a scam if it's asking you for 15% of your balance. So I don't know what the other message was, but I guess this is in reply to something, a comment that was posted below this, saying that GoPax was asking them to deposit 15% of the balance. So this is not about GoPax. This is quite possibly a website that has tried to impersonate itself as a legitimate GoPax exchange and lured unsuspecting investors into depositing money onto that platform. And once you do that, it's possible to deposit the funds into a fraudulent website, into a fraudulent account, but then, of course, if it's run and operated by scammers, then they'll do their best to make sure that you continue to put money in and you will never be able to withdraw the funds. So here's another one. I have questions regarding the withdrawal process. My friend made 2.5 million, and when he tries to withdraw 250,000, it's asking for him to deposit 15% of the balance, supposedly to deter hackers. Now this right there is an absolute scam. There is no way, no exchange in the world is asking you to add to deposit more money in order to withdraw the funds that you already have in the exchange. But of course, once your funds are in the scammer's exchange, then there is no way that you can withdraw it, and so your money is gone. And if you see something like this where the exchange or the entity is asking you for a further deposit in order to make a withdrawal, stop right there and take immediate action to secure your funds if you possibly can, and definitely do not send any more of your money into that particular scam account, because it's 100% scam. Is this true? So people are asking if this is true, or has he been scammed? He was introduced to it by some pretty Asian lady that showed him how to use it and is his investing partner now. So this sounds like a case of a person pretending to be your friend and going in on this investment halfsies with you, basically sending their own money into their own account while taking your money as well. I got something similar where they told me I had to deposit 30% with a picture of my ID. Is the pretty lady that he's working with Mina? Now you're searching, these people are searching for names, and obviously the names are just completely made up. Or Wenting Zhu, because that's who I was talking to also. So the fact that people are, you know, in the mind that they can locate or track somebody down, a scammer down, based on their name is just preposterous. It just shows how little understanding people have of how scammers operate. So the conversation goes on, and then somebody mentions that GoPax Pro is not legit. So oftentimes you will see a scam that simply adds the word or the suffix pro to the end of the word. So you could have GoPax Pro. There was Binance Pro in Nigeria. I vaguely recall reading articles about Binance Pro in Nigeria, and obviously that was a scam because Binance does not have a pro version. There's just Binance. So in any case, we're not going to go on with this, but I would like to show you a website. This is the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. And on this website, you can find a list of scams that have been going on, a description of how the scams work, and then there is a list of different types of scams. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to read through a couple of these. I will not read through all of them because there's just too many. But if you look at the website here, there is KuCoin Pro Max online. So there's quite likely a KuCoin Pro scam website and a KuCoin Pro Max online scam website. Luckily, none of these websites are any longer functional, I don't think. If I copy and paste them, your connection is private, back to safety. See, so you get an immediate warning about these websites. So I'm not even going to proceed with that. Let's check this one here. Same warning. This one doesn't have a warning, but it also doesn't have a website. So a Californian reports that Emily contacted them through Instagram. She encouraged them to move the conversation over to WhatsApp. This is the brewing pot for all scams. WhatsApp is cursed. If you ever receive a notification or a message on WhatsApp contacting you, make sure to delete it immediately, because it's like 99% of the time, it's 100% time of the time scam. The first rule is nobody will ever contact you out of the blue and tell you that they have a proposal for you to invest money into a secure place. Who does that? If anybody has any knowledge of a place in which they can deposit money and make money, they will not be sharing it with you on a random text. So anytime somebody messages you through Instagram or definitely through WhatsApp, that's a red flag. I personally delete every single one request that I receive on WhatsApp. And so they developed a relationship. At some point, Emily began talking about their future together. Emily informed the victim that her aunt worked at a prominent cryptocurrency exchange platform and can help the victim trade crypto. Emily convinced the victim to send $15,000 to a Coinbase wallet and then create an account on a crypto trading site at KuCoin Pro Max Online. Emily further built trust with the victim by sending them $100 to cover their withdrawal fees. After a few trades, Emily instructed the victim to withdraw $500 in earnings, which the victim successfully withdrew. Emily then suggested the victim deposit more money to earn greater profit. So the victim took out a loan for $25,000 and sent it to the site. After a few more weeks of trading, the victim believed they were making profits, but when they tried to withdraw some of their earnings, the site demanded that they pay $54,000 for taxes before the funds would be released. And of course, that would be the case of the victim sending another $54,000 in funds, which would also get lost, which would also disappear. So this would have been like a $94,000 loss. The victim realized that no matter what trade they made on the site, their account balance always showed a profit. The victim was unable to afford the withdrawal fees and has not been able to recover any money from the website. The site is no longer operational. This is not to be confused with the crypto exchange KuCoin.com. So again, the authentic website is KuCoin.com. The scam ones will add a suffix to the end of the actual name of the website, like KuCoin Pro or KuCoin Pro Max or KuCoin Online or some other suffix that looks legitimate, looks professional, and maybe isn't easily detected. Zanalex.com. A Californian reports viewing a clip on TikTok wherein a popular YouTuber purportedly was giving away money. The TikTok clip also provided a link to obtain money. When a Californian clicked on the link, they were redirected to an unrelated crypto investment site at Zanalex.com. The website is designed to appear as if it were a legitimate crypto trading platform by inviting users to link their wallets, trade on the site, and purchase additional crypto through a list of crypto exchanges that it purports to be affiliated with. The website is no longer operational. And what would happen here, once you connect your wallet to a random exchange, if it is a malicious wallet, it might download, or if it's a malicious link, it could download something to your device. If you're connecting with a computer, with your PC, or if you're connecting with your mobile device, it could download a malicious software onto your phone and grant access to all of your information. Or simply drain your wallet by making you process fraudulent transactions inside your wallet. So another tip here, nobody is giving away free money. Who's giving? There's nothing you can get for free on the internet anymore, literally. Do you remember the days in the early 2000s or late 1990s, like during the inception of the internet, when there was a lot of free stuff online and everybody was rushing to create this, that, on the other, and you could get a lot of things for free, watch movies for free and all the other stuff. Right now, nothing is free. Even the websites that were giving out free services have shut down, and right now you'll be hard pressed to find, you know, a 3-day free introduction to a service. So what makes people think that anybody is giving out free money? So there are a lot of different websites. There's a lot of different scams. They're categorized in show 10, show 100. I don't even know how many there are. Are there 100? Yeah, there's, oh my goodness, there's so many. So feel free, I will post a link below the video, and you can scan through these things just to have an idea of the different prime group of the different names and different website names that are here, and list through the cases. But what I would like to do is go to the very bottom and just go over the glossary. There's a list at the very bottom of this. There's a list of the different types of scams. So there's an advance fee scam. Scammer requests an upfront payment promising a future service or huge return on investment. Basically, give us $1,000 and I'll give you $2,000. You've seen these scams on YouTube. You've seen these scams being advertised. Send half a Bitcoin and you will receive a full Bitcoin back. All these different kinds of scams. Affinity scams. Scammers target members of an identifiable group, example, cultural, religious, or ethnic community, and carries favor with them to rope them into a fraudulent investment opportunity. I guess the idea is that once you focus on a specific group, the individuals within the group will be more likely to promote your scam or that scam to their friends who are within that group and basically get involved. This way, the scammers are able to exploit more people of that particular group. Asset recovery scam. This is a very prominent scam, and I've seen text messages or I've seen posts on Reddit time and time again. Scam by a third party requiring a fee to recover funds lost in a prior fraudulent transaction, which is the lowest of the low. Talk about kicking a person when they're on the ground, yeah? So basically, this occurs when somebody has been a victim of a scam where they maybe deposited money into one of these things, advanced fee scam, or like one of the examples I was reading where KuCoin Pro asked you to deposit money and then you were trying to withdraw it and you weren't able to do it, and then this joker comes around and says, oh, I can help you get your money back, give me details, or you have to pay me for the service, and then you end up sending them money and that money is gone as well. Bait and switch scams. A scam to mislead buyers whereby a seller advertises an appealing but ingenuine offer to sell a financial product or services that the seller does not actually intend to sell. Instead, the seller offers a subpar, defective, or unwanted product or service for crypto. This might be most relevant to non-fungible tokens. Crypto blackmail scams. Scammer sends emails or physical mails to victims saying they have personal information about the victim or embarrassing or compromising photos or videos. The scammer then threatens to make these things personal information public unless the victim pays them in cryptocurrency. So having personal information like that, that's troublesome, of course, and if it's really, really dark, then I guess people wouldn't want that information out in the open, so chances are that they might send it. But so that's a lot heavier than the usual scams that you see online taking place. Fraudulent trading platforms. Scammer develops a fraudulent website or application and convinces victims to deposit funds to the platform under the guise of providing victims access to a unique investment opportunity. The fraudulent platform appears legitimate, even going as far as replicating price movements and producing artificial gains. This is a very prevalent scam that takes place all the time, and so this is something you really need to be aware of, because like the KuCoin or KuCoin Pro Online, whatever the heck that was over there, KuCoin Pro Max Online, this is precisely the type of scam that this is referring to. Hacking, exploiting a computer system or private network inside a computer with the intent with stealing personal information such as passwords, banks, account information for financial gain. Now, hacking does not necessarily entail a person sitting on the other end of a computer trying to break into your computer. Hacking oftentimes takes place when a person downloads a malware software onto their computer. Just recently, I released a video about a scam job offer that is making the rounds. There are several scam projects that are advertising themselves as legitimate crypto projects, and they offer jobs to people, and it's usually in the form of group moderators. But what these projects or what these scams do is they first entice people to join their group and share the information, private information with them, and then as part of the team you are asked to download a specific software. It may be for a game or some other program that they're running, because they want you to test it. And once you install that software on your computer in order to test it, because now you're a part of the team, the software is actually a malicious software that infects your computer and steals your information, or actually grants access to the hackers on the other side of the computer. That's the scam. So hacking doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you being randomly selected. I mean, you are being randomly selected by being asked to join the force of these Rambo commandos who are going to pay you a massive fee for doing essentially nothing but hanging out in the chat group as a mod, and then they hack your computer by you willingly giving them permission to download the software and install it on your computer. High-yield investment programs, Ponzi schemes that promise passive income and high returns in short periods of time through an investment of crypto assets. This right there, you have to keep that in mind. Nothing is free and nothing comes easy. Nothing worthwhile ever is easy to do. There is no free money. Those days are gone. If somebody promises you massive returns, I would, immediately your alarm bell should go off, because that's a massive red flag. These schemes often offer payment structures similar to that of multi-level marketing or pyramid schemes to recruit new investors, promising early investors a percentage of the profits of other investors they recruit. These schemes are usually heavily promoted through social media and may use paid social media promoters to market their product. Initially, the investment platform will appear legitimate and produce positive returns on a consistent basis. However, scammer will eventually take off with the invested funds and freeze their platform under the guise of technical issues before completely shutting down the platform. Identity theft, obviously, a crime in which someone wrongfully obtains and uses another person's personal data in some way that involves fraud or deception, typically for economic gains, aka identity fraud. Whenever you get a message advertising, just recently I received a message from Cyberrock Wallet and it looks very legitimate. I checked them out, but and so they're asking me to review their wallet. They're asking me to review their wallet, their crypto wallet, which I have done in the past with Tangent, if you're aware. By the way, if you are interested in purchasing a wallet, crypto wallet, Tangent may be the way to go. It's a very cool wallet, so check that out. I've got the ref link below the video. But in any case, so these guys contacted me asking if I could review their wallet. And so their proposal seems legit because I've done it in the past and this is something that I do on a regular basis. So I said, sure, I'd be open to suggestion. Great. To ensure a seamless delivery process of your complimentary Cyberrock X1 cold wallet to try it for yourself, we kindly request the following information from you. And this right there raised my bells. I'm not saying that this is a scam. I'm not sure. I have to investigate it further, but this answer feels very disingenuous, very artificial. The use of the first sentence, to ensure a seamless delivery process of your complimentary wallet. This is kind of a trigger. They're trying to trigger my emotional response to receiving something for free and to provide them with my information for that. So, I mean, this is simple. Full name, contact number, address with postal code. I guess if you wanted to do proper research, you could find these things out very easily on the internet about me. So this is not a big deal, but it is... from the steps that I would take in this case, and I will take, is I will contact the company directly. I will make sure to find the contact details for these guys and find somebody who is in charge of promotions and such to find out if they actually have contacted me. I wouldn't rely on a simple message that I received on Telegram or rather on X, because I just don't believe people are that willing to choose me over everybody else that they could in order to promote their stuff or to just, to communicate. So those are the steps that I personally would take and I will take. Imposter scam. Scammer impersonates a legitimate business, government agent, or well-known figure to gain access to a user's system and personal information for financial gain. So this would be an example of that. This would be an example of an imposter scam if in fact this is a fake account, but I mean it could be. So this is how it would be done. And I know that it has been done before, that there are fake accounts that pretend to be something or somebody else. So liquidity mining scam. Liquidity mining is an investment strategy used to earn passive income with crypto assets. Investors stake their crypto assets in a liquidity pool to provide traders with the liquidity to conduct transactions. In exchange, investors receive a portion of the trading fees. In the liquidity mining scam, victims move cryptocurrency from their wallets to the liquidity mining platform and see the purported returns on a falsified dashboard. Believing their investments to be a success, victims purchase additional cryptocurrency. Scammers ultimately move all stored cryptocurrency and investments made to a scammer-controlled wallet. If you want to participate in liquidity pools, then make sure it's done on a reputable exchange like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. don't test the waters, you know, just to see what they're like. I was part of a exchange and multi market maker platform called Panther Swap, and it looked legit and it had liquidity pools, and luckily I invested and I made some profits seemingly, and the platform was very much legitimate. It was a simple copy of the code from PancakeSwap or Uniswap, and it was just turned into something different. But there were a bunch of liquidity pools, and luckily my friend who made me aware of it and who guided me through the process of creating an LP, that was my first entrance into LPs, also made me aware of the fact that the token was dumping, and both of us were able to escape with our hides intact. I was able to sell all the LP tokens that I had before the whole thing just went crashing down. The developers disappeared and communication stopped. So I was able to, I think, to cash out at about the same level that I invested, came in with, luckily, because it could have been a lot worse. So live stream scam. Scammers broadcast a live stream event through an online streaming platform, example YouTube, to market a fraudulent promotion or product. Promotions typically offer questionable terms that are too good to be true and may request payment through crypto assets. Big butchering scams. Scammers may use a variety of methods to establish a relationship, either social, romantic, or business focus, and then gain the victim's confidence and gradually introduce the victim to a fraudulent investment opportunity. This is an example of what is being talked about here on Reddit, what I was reading earlier about Emily. Basically, that's a big butchering scam. WhatsApp and WeChat are the main sources where this occurs, so be aware of it. Anybody contacting you on, particularly on these two chat apps, but also on any other platform, and telling you that they will help you invest money is 100% scam. Nobody does it. Nobody does that. People are too busy to find random people to invest money, to get them to help them invest money. Anybody who knows how to invest money, they will be selling courses online. Like Gareth Soloway, he's an investor, he's a trader, and he promotes his courses and investment platforms. Anybody who tries to do it for free, as they say, is a scammer. Ransomware. Scammers gain access to a victim's computer system or private network, encrypt sensitive information or data, and demand a ransom for the victim to restore access to the encrypted information or data upon payment. So this could be connected with the hacking that I mentioned earlier, in which you download a software as part of a job employment offer, which then infects your computer. Romance on social or social media scams. Scammers adopt a fake online profile to gain a victim's affection and trust. So this is similar to the pig butchering scam as well. Rug pull scams, derived from the expression pulling the rug. This is where the meme coins come in, and I can't believe that people are still not getting in on Brain Drain, our project, our meme coin, because you know who the devs are. And so many other meme coins on Pump Fun are scams, or rug pulls rather. It's unbelievable. And then tech support scam. There are plenty of videos. There are a couple of big YouTube channels that cover the tech support scams, and it's always fun to watch them. I don't remember their names right now, but I occasionally watch the videos. But basically, it's tech support that tries to, you know, calls you up and says, you have difficulties with the computer, give us access, send us money, this and that, and then basically take your money. So be aware of these things. I will post the link to the website below the video. Read through this stuff, be aware of it, be very, very cautious about people contacting you, about people offering you free stuff, because nobody is doing it. And even things like this, whenever there is a legitimate, seemingly legitimate company that is contacting you, and out of the blue, that's another thing, out of the blue, and then they use words like this that seem to, you know, trigger words that are trying to lure you into wanting this free item that they're going to give you as part of the promotion or whatever, and then immediately ask for these details right here in the message. I'm not saying that this is a fraud, but it feels off. So investigate further. Do not fall for these scams, because once your money is gone, it's gone forever. So let me know in the comment section below what you think. I hope this helps. If it does help, then please smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Soul Brother, who contacted me on X in regards to my video, and he posted a link to the video right here. Thank you for that. So basically, Soul Brothers contacted me and said thanks for this video, because I guess they or he may have been you know, potential victim of it. So thank you for that. Stay aware, stay vigilant, keep your stash safe. Don't give away your keys to your stash to scammers. I will see you in the next video. Peace.